For example, if a customer requires a motor carrier to carry a $1 million per occurrence insurance limit, right? And they buy one of these contingent auto policies that has an aggregate defense within the limits, they're not really buying a $1 million per occurrence policy limit. So if one of these losses should occur and a dollar is paid from a defense standpoint, it's already eating into that individual's limit to what they've got available. And therefore, in theory, they're somewhat of they are in breach of contract at that point in time with all of the customers that require that $1 million limit. Would you agree?
Yeah, you nailed something, really well. If you end up in breach of contract, if somebody's in breach of contract, read that indemnification clause that's in every contract real carefully. Once you're in breach of contract, that other party who may be liable for something now, you may be now indemnifying that additional liability. Think of that extra risk you're taking on. Think about the extra liability you're taking on. Simply by breaching a contract, you may now be getting into even more trouble.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, but you saved 10 grand.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
It's a bad trade.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I've said before, and I said on this call, keep reemphasizing, this might be like the commercial insurance space that is the least understood by the most, unfortunately. And I think people do learn the hard way when it's an ugly claim, and now they're learning.
Well, yeah, I think that, those limitations that are in the coverage form as it relates to defense within the limit and the aggregate, to Brian's point, are very questionable in terms of, creating a breach with their customers, not fulfilling that $1 million obligation as soon as they have a singular claim in a policy term is problematic.